squad.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2.
And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Here's the great. Clock at 6. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Pass to the Mayor. Here's Cowboy. Here's the Mayor. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Mendoza. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? We played just over a minute here in the first. Now here's Holiday. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by Miracle Man. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Cowboy. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Cowboy. 5 on the clock. Inside. And stolen by Brown.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
And finished off by Tatum.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Here's the great, hounded by Tatum. Here's the great. And that one makes it 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's White. Lets the 3 fly. That won't go either for Tatum. Orlando leading. You look at his college days and his rookie year. Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Here's Cowboy. 17-foot shot on the way. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams taking these shots as often today. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Holiday. He's guarded closely. Outside Porzingis. Outside Holiday. And it's off from three-point range.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's the Mayor. Here's Cowboy. Out to the right wing. Here's the great. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the wing, right side. Here's the Mayor. He's scoreless. Pass to Miracle Man. From target from range.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
First team foul.
Here's Brown. Shot to stop the run. And the jam by Brown.
The assist.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Here's Mendoza. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Just
Owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Celtics trail by 8. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Tatum. Good.
Tatum.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Pass to the mayor. Here's Mendoza. Here's the great. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. Here's the mayor. Defended by Brown. Aggressive fadeaway right there. So it's Boston now. They trail by 7. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Mendoza. The Magic have got all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Pass to Miracle Man. And he drives in. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Holiday. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. On defense, the Magic. They've got a 9-point lead. Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by Mendoza.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
He makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And it's Tatum missing.
Gotta find easier shots when we're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Cowboy. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
At the
Al
line for the
Horford's checked in
Magic.
for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Holiday. Now White hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To halt the run. The rebound by Cowboy.
Well, okay, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
When you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1.
Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Goes up off the inbound. And he sinks the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Cowboy. 5 points in the game. Pass to Miracle Man. Here's Cowboy. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. It's good. Cowboys got 7.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Pritchard. Horford passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Here's the mayor. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Porzingis. Now the Celtics on the move. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Pritchard's got his second basket.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Here's the mayor. Pass to Miracle. And he dumps it down.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Pritchard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And the moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for White. Here's Mendoza. He has 6. Miracle Man passes to the mayor. And there's a pick. Rebound Boston.
Whew. You try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Gets it down to single digits.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Magic leading by 9. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they're just disappearing like they're not going to show some pride in defense.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in.
Second substitution. Number 0, Jason Tatum.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Pritchard. He's got 7. It's hauled in by Mendoza. Pass to Miracle Man. Here's the mayor. Spins. 6 on the shot clock. Mendoza takes it inside. Hauser grabs the board.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Again, the miss by Boston.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leader?
Mendoza, pass to the mayor. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Pritchard. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Magic leading by 11. Here's the mayor. 6 points for him. Here's Cowboy. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Pritchard. Rebound by the Magic. Here's the great. Give him 8 points now. Pass to the mayor. Here's the great. And so it's Orlando in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the... second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Hauser in a shooting guard. Then goes against the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
From 8 feet, Cornett with the bucket.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot, that's great decision making.
Here's the great. Pass to Cowboy. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And that one's good. Cowboys got 11 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Tipped. Here's the mayor. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Give him 8.
You love guys who can adapt to the situation. Nice reverse lay-in, avoiding the block shot.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Oh, swiped away. And there's the lob. Pass to the great. Rips it home off a terrific move.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 9. With the teardrop. It's tipped. Here's the mayor. Pass to the great. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
the quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He can just blow by you so easy.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Miracle Man. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Magic lead by 21.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Cornet. Orlando with the rebound. And the Magic pushing it up now.
Big finish right there. What a finish.
Wow.
You can hurt yourself with moves like that.
It's worth it if you can pull it off, though.
Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Hauser. Outside Holiday. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tatum can't hit. Magic leading by 23. Here's Mendoza. Give him 8 points now. Down low. Here's Miracle Man. Pass to Cowboy. Shot clock at 6. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard, right wing. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. The rebound by Cowboy. Cowboys got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the Mayor. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They're really dictating the tempo on both. Ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Horford outside to stop the run. Orlando with the rebound. Miracle Man's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Left side Holiday. Out to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by Boston.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
For 3, Porzingis. Orlando with the rebound. Here's the great. 14 points for him. The Mayor passes to Mendoza. Here's Cowboy. They set the pick. Pass to Miracle Man. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Holiday. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, some trips you get the shot and run, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
The Mayor passes to Miracle Man. Here's Mendoza. Shoots from the baseline. The shot comes out.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And the three-pointer goes.
And I really like Holiday's shot selection. It's fun watching him measure defenses and catch them off guard.
Here's the Mayor. 10 points for him. And he elevates the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? The quick look, no good that time. Here's Cowboy. He's got 13. There's a screen. Miracle Man passes to the great. And that one is hammered home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Boston has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Outside Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. Horford outside. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
The great, the pass to Miracle Man. Here's Cowboy. He's covered by Holiday. Miracle Man. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Tatum with it. 7 points in the game. From downtown. The rebound by Cowboy. Cowboys got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's the great.
Hey, B.A., not many players can pull off an incredible move like that.
Boy, you're talking about a very short list. To win the run. In deep. Holiday drops it in. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
In the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Here's Cowboy. 13 points in the game. Pass to Mendoza. Over Holiday. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Offensive rebound. That shot is off. Here's Orlando. Here's the mayor. 12 points for him. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Come on, B.A., he sure can rise.
Grab, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. To the wing on the left. Pritchard. The three-pointer off the mark.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Showing off the touch with the exquisite finger roll.
Pass to Porzingis. Now Tatum for 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
Changes here for the Celtics. Cornette's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. On the wing, Holiday. Give him 8. A minute 42 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. Brown can't hit.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7. Showing no signs of letting up.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Holiday passes to White. Porzingis with it. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Miracle Man's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Orlando shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Magic, number 20. Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. So it's Boston now. 54 seconds left in the second period. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Brown's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's Mendoza, defended by Brown. And it's in there. Mendoza's got 12 points in the game. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Brown. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
And that one drops forward. The Great's got 22 points.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball and putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's done a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
And Porzingis with the block. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That's good from White. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
It's his first trip to the line.
15 foul. At the line for the Celtics.
Free throw good from Porzingis.
Porzingis. 3 shots.
That one's no good. And he nails the third. Here's the Mayor. And so it's the Orlando Magic, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So it's Boston now. And it's the Mayor in at the 3. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Mayor. The Mayor's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mendoza, pass to the Mayor. Here's Mendoza. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Miracle Man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he cuts it back and throws it down. Right on Porzingis.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Here's the Mayor, hounded by Tatum. The Mayor passes to Miracle Man. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Miracle Man's got 4 points this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no respect.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Mendoza. 12 points for him. Here's Cowboy. Drills it from deep. Cowboys got 18.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Holiday. Blocked. Here's Cowboy. 18 points for him. Here's Mendoza. And it's flushed down. Nice jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston. Keeps possession. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Will it go? Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Here's Mendoza. 14 points for him. Driving inside. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
For Orlando, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Takes a 3. That one is off.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's the great. 22 points for him. Here's Miracle Man. Here's Mendoza. Clock at 6. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. The Mayor's got 21.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Second personal foul.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Holiday. Tight defense on him. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Here's Cowboy. He's got 18. Pass to the great. Right through the D for the layup. 24 points for him.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Outside, Brown. This one for 3. Again, Brown missing. For Orlando, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Here's Cowboy, hounded by Tatum. Tries the spin move. Here's the Mayor. Uses the glass on the layup. The Mayor's got 23.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's Porzingis. It's deflected. Miracle Man passes to the Great. Here's Cowboy. Here's the Great. He's guarded by White. Here's the Mayor. Give him 23. Oh, yes! Throw it down! Oh, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's going back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Holiday passes to Tatum. Back to Holiday. They need this. It's hauled in by Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Pass to the Great. Here's Cowboy. Here's the Mayor. He's got 25. And there's the screen. And he's going for the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
The Great, the pass to the Mayor. Here's Cowboy. Here's the Mayor. Counting from distance. The Mayor's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Holiday. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Yeah, well, Holiday has plenty of shots up his sleeve, and that includes the mid-range jumper.
Pass to the Mayor. Here's the floater. Here's the Great, defended by Brown. Here's the Great. 24 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Okay, let's say that isn't a bad play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Some changes for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. Here's Cornette. And a strong finish with two hands.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Cowboy. 20 points for him. The Great in the bucket.
Nice clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. Pass to Brown. Puts up a three. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got 7 points.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
The Great, the pass to the Mayor. Here's Cowboy. Here's the Mayor. Oh, just incredible!
That is a monster finish.
Oh, and he slams it down. Wow. Got a piece of it. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Boston's shooting a disappointing 38%. And here's Brown for three. It's hauled in by Mendoza.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Cowboy, defended by Brown. Here's Cowboy. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Cowboys got 7 now in this quarter. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Screen by Horford.
Orlando foul. Number 21. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Shot from the inbound. Into the lane. Hauser can't get it to go. Orlando's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Here's the mayor. 30 points in the game. And that was good.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by Boston. Orlando has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Cowboy, the pass to the mayor. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. From the arc. He buries it from 3. Bears got 35 in the game.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Screen by Horford. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Cowboy. Here's Miracle Man. Here's the Great. He's got 26. And he goes in for the dunk.
The windmill flush. That is one nasty finish.
My goodness, the punch on that one. Wow. And here's Brown for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's the mayor. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic showing no... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 2 spot. Pass to Cornett. Here's Pritchard. Spins. Hook loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Now into the lineup for your Magic. Number 2.
Cornett passes to Pritchard. Knocks it down from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Takes a 13-footer. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
It's hauled in by the Magic. Cowboys got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's the mayor. He shoots it. 6 to shoot. And there are the Magic with another bucket. The Celtics shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. He shoots. Orlando with the rebound. Cowboys. Here's the mayor. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
At the line,
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Horford. Blocked again! And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Holiday's checked in for Horford.
Substitution. Number 4, Drew Holiday.
Outside Holiday. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. There's Tatum with the 3. It's hauled in by the Mayor. Here's the Mayor. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And down it goes. 2 points.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Here's Holiday. The kick to Tatum. Can they get it? That shot off the mark.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's the Mayor. He's covered by Holiday. Yep, count it. The Mayor's got 11 points here in the second half.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Orlando has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Guys, he is on fire this quarter. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. The Magic have gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Cornette. It's hauled in by the Mayor. The Mayor's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. The Mayor's got 30.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 42, Al Horford.
Magic on D. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside Holiday. They still need this. Sinks the tray.
I mean, you watch Holiday play this game. He just explodes off the screens. Very good in pick and roll.
Here's the Mayor. And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Here's the Mayor. Floats one. That one goes. The Mayor's gotten 4 this quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Holiday passes to Cornette. Tatum with it. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Cornette sets a screen. And again, Boston with the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Cowboy, the pass to Miracle Man. That one's good for 2. Miracle Man's got 23 points. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Stops Porzingis. He's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford.
Checking in for the Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis.
Off the inbound pass. And it's laid up and in by Holiday.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Cowboy. Pass to the Mayor. Here's the Mayor. Here's the Great. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis on the double team. Here's the Great. Knocks down the triple. The Great's got 11 points here in the second half.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Orlando has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Here's the Mayor, defended by Brown. Mayor, good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Tatum. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Mayor. The Mayor's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Now here's Holiday. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Miracle Man. And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's the Mayor. And he converts the layup. The Mayor's got 19 points.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's the Mayor. Pass to the Mayor. Porzingis on the double team. The Mayor passes to the Mayor. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 22.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Three-pointer Holiday. Orlando with the rebound. The Mayor's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Cowboy. Pass to the Mayor. Here's the Mayor. Here's Cowboy. The 11-footer. And another basket for Orlando.
This guy is on fire. I mean, they can't figure him out at all.
Outside, Brown. Knocks it loose. Here's the Mayor. Soft touch off the glass. Now Holiday. Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. Pass to Tatum. Looking to end the run. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Oh, that's just a smooth jump shot. Tatum has such a deep arsenal. So many different ways to score.
1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's the Mayor. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range. The Mayor's got 27.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Magic.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the mayor.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Derek White's checked in for Boston. Pass to Cowboy. There's a screen. Here's the mayor. The three is up. And another three for Orlando.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Boston, no good that time either. And here are the Magic now. Here's the mayor. Fires high post. And it's Orlando with another.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's the mayor. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operated flawlessly. The other just was lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave